sensation. There's just something so strangely satisfying about them. Look at this. You can't look away, can you? Seeing that ball of wax get slowly, gently caressed and pulled from the ear. Watch, watch. Does it make you cringe? You can't look away. There it comes. Why? Why do we watch them? And is it safe to clean our ears that way? Otolaryngologist Dr. Stephen Gold is here, also known, by the way, on the internet as Dr. Booger. Is that correct?
Booger.
Booger. Dr. Booger is joining me today. When he was in medical school, he never envisioned doing this, but his TikTok account sharing earwax extractors has amassed over 1 million followers. These are big numbers. Why are so many people obsessed with earwax?
Well, I think it's just basic human nature. We're drawn to the unknown and to the things that we could find out about ourselves. People aren't used to seeing inside their ears or nose, and I think when they see it, it's something you could relate to. And
look at this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no wonder. One of your videos garnered 32 million views on TikTok alone.
Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming. As you said, this was not what I set out to do. I am an otolaryngologist, and I practice the full breadth of ear, nose, and throat disorders. But when I did put these videos on social media, they just took fire, and it's been kind of fun.
Oh, they're all different. So one of your patients came in thinking he had a cotton swab, the actual swab stuck in his ear.
Well, that's something that I do see not uncommonly. People do sometimes get a cotton swab stuck. But in that particular case, it was just a really deep, hard wax impaction. What's really interesting about this case is that it was the other ear he was complaining about, and the second ear was equally impacted.
Probably couldn't hear out of either one, I bet.
No, it's really an eye-opening experience for people when the earwax comes out and they're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So any of the women out there who find that the people in your life are not listening to you, check their ears for earwax. Sometimes we're impacted. Look how big that is. Does it hurt to pull that much wax out?
Well, the ear canal is a sensitive place, especially as you go further in, because it's an area that's just skin, thin skin on bone. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of nerve endings. So oftentimes we'll use softening drops or something to make it easier to remove. It shouldn't be terribly uncomfortable, but there are moments where you'll touch a tender spot.
So I stayed up all night long building you a little model. I thought you'd appreciate this. It's the least I could do for someone with 32 million views on TikTok. Let's talk color. I broke it out here: yellow, orange, brown, red, green, black. So explain to us, what does the color of your earwax actually mean?
Well, actually, I don't think the color is always so indicative of pathology. The color is variable, mostly based on genetics. I think there's a difference in ethnicities in terms of the consistency and color of earwax. Sometimes, however, when we see blood or red in the wax, obviously there could be a problem. And other times you might see something that looks more infectious, like, a creamy discharge, yellow or green.
Like, so this is, more concerning. But green, obviously, I don't think it's supposed to be green, right?
No, green usually is some type of infectious drainage.
Okay. And brown, what does that mean? The old blood?
Not necessarily. Again, I think the blood is something that will have a dark consistency when it dries. But like I said, the ethnic differences in earwax is pretty varied.
If you had to guess what kind of earwax a Turk would have, what color would it be?
I'd say it's a little bit darker.
Darker, okay. All right. So we all want to know this question. I don't think you're all wondering this. How does the amount of earwax buildup happen, and how much is normal? You could probably spend 2 days talking through this topic, but I was told in medical school that earwax is basically sweat that dries and was designed to protect my ancestors who had, walking across the Sahara Desert from having sand getting in their ears. Is that correct?
Partly. I think earwax has a couple of important functions for our bodies. And an important point is that most people don't need their ears cleared. Most people do not have to seek medical attention to get their earwax removed. It's only when it's symptomatic, causing hearing loss, causing discomfort, causing infection. Most of the time, our ears will clear itself. Interestingly, our chewing mechanism helps clear our ears by moving the jaw against the ear canal.
That makes sense. Yes, it's massaging out the wax.
Absolutely.
So it's wetter on the inside, then slowly gets drier as it flakes out.
Well, there is a component of dead skin and flaking debris. There's particle that gets into your ear, and then there's the oily secretion of the wax itself. So wax is lubricating our ears. It's preventing us from infection. And if you really look at it carefully, earwax is only produced on the outer third of the ear canal. So when people start pushing things in, they're just going against the grain of removal, and that's where a lot of the problems develop.
Nevertheless, up next, if you're not supposed to use a cotton swab to clean your ears, but you still want to clean your ears, how do you do it? How do you keep them clean? Plus, a live in-studio earwax extraction you won't want to miss. Yeah, I know you're watching now. We've been showing you some of the most intense ear cleaning videos we have ever seen, including ones like you just saw, wax becoming impacted in the ear due to cotton swabs. That's right. Hand me that swab, if you don't mind. See the swab? This is the problem. Now, cotton swabs are great for many purposes, but they're not the best idea and the best solution for cleaning your ears. Dr. Stephen Gold, a.k.a. Dr. Booger, is back, walking us through the do's and don'ts of ear cleaning. First of all, I know you carry this around wherever you go.
Absolutely.
Explain to me why this is not the best tactic for your ear, and I made you an ear model again just for you, Dr. Gold.
Well, this one might be a little large. But again, one of the issues with earwax is that it's formed in the outer part of the ear canal, and the ear tries to clean from the inside out. So when we place the cotton swab in the ear canal, as you see, it's
I'll be the eardrum. I'll be the eardrum. Ow!
There you have it.
Yeah. So this stuff is supposed to be working its way out by itself, and eventually gets out here, but like a front-end muzzle-loaded rifle. Go one more time.
Or like a Revolutionary War musket rifle.
Exactly.
Yes, that's the
Push
one I'm
on.
thinking.
Boom. And then when you hit the eardrum, you'll know it. Everyone
You'll know.
around you will
That's
too.
for sure. I've actually seen eardrum perforations from Q-tips, and I've seen many cases where a piece of the Q-tip gets stuck in the ear.
Oh, neither one good.
Neither one.
All right, so if you're ready to ditch the cotton swab, Dr. Gold has a better way to help clean your ears. He argues you guys can do it at home without a doctor's need. You can just do it yourself.
Well, again, as I said earlier, it's really not always so important to clean your ears. Your ears clean themselves. But when you have the sense of a buildup, we remember that earwax is water soluble, so good old-fashioned soap and water on a washcloth is effective. But some people have moved more to using products like peroxide or earwax ceruminolytics, things like oil-based products. So hydrogen peroxide placed in the ear canal, maybe you lay it to the other side for a few moments. Some people will put a cotton ball to leave it in, and then you just let it run out or gently rinse it with some warm water.
My wife has been doing that for the 36 years of our marriage. I thought she was unwise, but that's a good idea.
That's right. The women are smarter.
I hate when she's right. All right. Now, America, I know you're all obsessed with ear cleaning, so you're in luck because today we are bringing you up and close and a personal invitation to watch ear cleaning like you have never seen before. A member of our crew, Jeffrey, was volunteered by the team to have his ears cleaned in our studio. Jeffrey's your last chance to get away.
Right. I wish I could hear you, but
You can't hear me. He's actually the person who brings me to the studio, and he never listens to what I say. So I thought it was me. Now I realize it might be his ears. So, Dr. Gold, what kind of tools are you going to use? You screened the staff.
So yes, and this staff has the clearest ears I've seen this side of the Mississippi.
Please, hold the applause, please. Hold the applause. All right.
So let's just take a look at your ear first, Jeffrey. Mm-hmm. Just a little caught on the chair here.
Should I hold him down?
No, but if you put your head against the rest, you'll be a little steady and will calm your nerves this way. So we can see again.
Oh my! Are you kidding?
So you can see over the top there where you can see the eardrum in the distance. So this is a really nice example of earwax. Jeffrey, has this ear been feeling clogged or it's just normal?
no, it feels normal.
So as I said, you see, it's not gotten to the point where maybe he's symptomatic from it, so not necessary to clear it.
He's been
but-
ignoring me for years.
That
I
might
think
be
this
it.
is the reason.
So I'm going to use the curette first.
Actually, tell me if it hurts, Jeff. Seriously. It's not supposed to, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
And
My
you don't-
idea here is I like to just get behind the wax.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do this at
Gently
home.
pull
Oh
it
my.
forward.
Yeah.
You all right there, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
How often do you do this in the office?
So oddly enough, this is not how I trained nor I foresaw using video equipment. I did it sort of,
Oh my goodness, you got it.
there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Want to keep it?
No.
How do your ears feel?
I feel fine.
And did it hurt much?
No, just a drop of pressure, but no
Yeah.
pain.
I appreciate you participating.
Thank you. Now what
Right.
about the other ear?
That's my Jeffrey. So personally, I've never seen the inside of my ear, but I hear all things are good.
I'm afraid about the blocking and the moving.
Okay. Fair
That's
enough.
cool. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure to check out Dr. Gold on TikTok at Dr. Booger Official.